rattle, stairs will creak. Your outcome's looking pretty bleak. Thunder booms and lightning crashes, leaving boots filled with ashes. As we lay you down to rest, we read the pages of the Dead Man's Digest.
Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Dead Man's Digest of season 3. Joining me, Nina.
Woohoo, that's me. What's up?
Travis.
Hey.
And we are exactly 1 week away from Horror Nights 28.
Yes.
We're getting
Can't
hyped.
believe it's already
Sorry
almost
about that. Sorry about your ears, listeners.
That's our sound effects.
Okay.
We're low budget.
Very.
Oh, I can't believe it's a week away.
Yeah.
Seriously, August just... I was complaining all of August. I'm like, is it going to be September yet? And it's here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Too excited.
Very fast. So, hope everybody has their affairs in order and their tickets purchased.
Yes, but we haven't gotten our hotel yet.
Uh-oh. I guess
And I haven't booked the night for our doggy.
we'll be sleeping in the car.
Yay!
Yay. At least you'll know you'll be secure.
Yes, exactly.
In the parking lot.
Yeah. That'll be fun. So basically this is the hype show. We're going to recap everything that's coming for Horror Nights. We're going to talk about a few new things that they've announced since then, and we've got a couple of listener questions that we're going to answer as well.
Yep.
And we also did a poll in the Dead Man's Digest Facebook group for your most anticipated houses, so we're going to read that list off too. I think that'll be pretty cool.
I haven't seen it in a few days, so I don't know what's on top. I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
So first of all, just a quick recap of everything that's coming. So houses, Stranger Things,
Yep.
Halloween 4, Poltergeist, Trick or Treat, The Horrors of Blumhouse, which is Happy Death Day and The First Purge, Carnival Graveyard, Dead Exposure, Scary Tales, and Seeds of Extinction.
Okay, I usually have trouble remembering all the houses every year by their real names. Adding another house is just going to make it harder.
Yeah, this is going to be very difficult.
I just go, can we go back to the corn and the cob house, or can we go back to,
At least
I just make up names, but
At least this year they don't have like super like crazy names for the houses. I feel like they're all kind of fairly easy to remember. I don't know if you remember the whole tagline of it, but
yeah, exactly. I didn't even worry about writing the whole taglines down. So I'm like, this is
I don't
enough.
think you really need them.
It's
They
like 10
always
houses. Yeah, this is enough.
I think Seeds of Extinction is the only original house that doesn't have like a sub title.
Seeds of Extinction,
Or maybe it
from
does.
the past times of yesterday.
Yeah, and I noticed the logo for that one is kind of dissolving at the end, so they're kind of hanging on the Infinity War with everybody else. Oh, that's pretty good. And then also Scare Zones.
Yep.
We've got Revenge of Chucky, and just to talk about these really quick, because these are some things we've actually seen popping up around there. The Revenge of Chucky Scare Zone is actually, I'm a little bit more interested in it now.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be puppet.
Yes.
Like more like the Insult Emporium. I've actually got a buddy of mine that's working that Scare Zone, and he said the puppeteering for that's gonna be insane.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
so
God.
so you're gonna have like Mystic Fountain kind of interaction. So you're gonna have a puppeteer that talks through Chucky as well. So you're gonna have a life-size Chucky on stage in a good guy's box, basically.
That's what we pretty much predicted what was gonna happen anyways, too,
Yeah.
right? So we were pretty spot on with that one. So
Yeah.
And I kind of I never gave this Scare Zone a chance. I kind of expected to be a bunch of full-size people in those weird
Yeah.
Chucky costumes that you can get at Party City, and also that we saw a few years ago. So
Which there still might be.
yeah, that's fine.
I don't think they are. I think they're gonna be more of unique or like plays on like kind of being like a generic scary toy without any copyright infringement or whatever. But I don't even know how many of those like old school toys really even are like trademarked or copywritten anyways. So
Yeah.
who knows what we'll see in there.
Yeah. So
That's a lot of love for a scare zone to have someone to puppeteer something like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's
I'm
kind of
excited.
similar to like having Chance on stage and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. But this person will be behind the scenes. But they're gonna have to deal with some. If we're judging by how the Chance thing went, they're gonna have to deal with some interesting interactions, especially with the regulars that go there all the time. And they're just gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
So come here and see it early, folks, because you never know, it might change. You never know what can go on at horror nights. We've seen scare zones totally changed from
Shows
opening night
disappear.
or opening week.
Yes.
So, so do we? I mean, that's obviously going to be somebody else voicing it, and then somebody else will be doing the puppeteering, right? It's not gonna be the same person.
Well,
doing
usually they have the same person doing it actually because it's easier to it's easier to
sync them
move-
out.
Yeah,
and all that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Rather than going at the same time. So
And cheaper. You only gotta hire one person.
yeah, definitely.
You're doing 2 jobs for the price of one.
Pretty much.
One snow,
Less things to go wrong with less people involved.
right?
And then also Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
My God.
Yes.
Which,
These masks look insane.
yes.
Yeah,
Just
and
like the movie, basically.
we've only seen like a little portion of one mask. I mean, there's what, 5 or 6 different clowns in the movie, probably different masks you
Yeah.
see.
And we were
Yes.
watching Tim Tracker's video the other day, and we saw like the little cotton candy cocoons
Mm-hmm.
that they have up under, like under their
They got the
trash bags.
bus out there too,
Oh
and
my gosh! Yes, the
I mean,
bus.
it's going to be a miss for me personally if they don't have just that one clown outside waving. You know that one scene where he's just
Oh,
waving at people
yeah.
in front of the department store. They need to have that guy.
Just have
I
him
mean,
like way down the street, yeah.
he's just waving at people. Yeah.
In that
That would-
alleyway, that's really creepy.
Yeah. Oh gosh, perfect.
Yeah, it's like
Sting Alley.
It's been a while since they had like scare actors go down there and scare me. I remember, like in 2009, 10,
Yep.
they used to have a lot of scare actors go.
I'm not
through that
sure if
little
they're going to
alleyway.
use. Are they going to use that?
Sting Alley.
Yeah, it hasn't really been confirmed or denied whether or not they're going to use it or not.
No, I mean, at least a little bit of it because
Yeah.
they've got the truck kind of in there a little bit from what
Right.
it looked like. But, I don't know. We'll see. I don't expect the clowns to be too mobile because of how big they're going to be. They're going to be a lot
Right.
like the alien queens from last year.
Yeah, with
They
their
needed
keepers.
somebody to hold their hand to walk them from place to place.
Right. Yeah, and they've also got those. They'll have to wear those big bulky clown shoes that I heard
Oh, no.
was a nightmare for them when they were recording
Oh,
the actual movie itself back in the day,
oh yeah,
without
and then
having to worry about a bunch of people around them.
stepping on them, and it's going to be a nightmare. I feel so bad for those guys.
I hope we
already.
have a cold October this year here in Florida.
Yeah.
For these people's sake.
Good
I
luck.
hope so.
They're going to be like in a roped off pen or something, not too long into
Don't
the
get
5-minute shifts.
Yeah.
Hey, to be honest with you, I won't even care if they're. I just want to get some photos of those guys, man. 'Cause that's gonna be
Yes.
such a cool. Even as small as it's gonna be, it's that this is one of my top scare zones
Yeah.
this year already.
Yeah.
Just from, it's such a simple concept, but I think they're gonna kill it with these costumes
Hmm.
Yeah.
and the masks.
Indeed. So Killer Clowns is kind of in the area. What would you call that? Like the wharf?
Yeah, it's like if you're looking like that whole, like if you're looking down that whole street in front of Film Vault and like Starbucks, pretty much
Yeah.
Starbucks alley right there.
Yeah.
Like
That's
pretty
it.
much way you'd put it, if you're looking down, you'll be looking directly at the Transformers entrance. That street.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. I know that's
Yeah.
kind of a weird way to describe it.
Kind of like the entrance at, like where Transformers for the little gift shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
From that side entrance.
Yeah, I see this. Yeah.
And then you can walk up, like where the smoking
Like
section is with the little stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Say you're coming from like Fast and Furious or whatever, instead of making a right, like looking at the Lou Wasserman statue, instead of making a right into New
Make a
York,
left.
just keep
Oh.
going straight.
Where the twisted taters are, always.
Right. Yeah, right there on the water. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
So-
your.
Smaller section. Oh,
Good deal.
I'm excited.
And then Revenge of Chucky in Hollywood. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and then the next one we got is The Harvest, which is your photo op with the houses basically. So that these have already kind of gone up too, and they're pretty cool. They've got just like the flagpoles basically for each house, Poltergeist, Stranger Things, like all.
Yeah, it's like a set prop from like something you would see.
Yeah,
it looks very. I mean, I know they said it was like supposed to be like a barn, but it looks more like it's like a, I don't know, like a backyard or something almost. Like
A
it's
backyard
got a
barbecue.
fence going on. It's definitely a lot better than the couple past previous years in that zone. I think there's just
Agreed.
more props and more separation in it.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually have, like you mentioned, they have like wood like dividers kind of between each area. I guess
Yeah,
to
it's
kind of
like
add to
fencing.
that barn feeling and that.
Yeah.
And then also I expect, like 1 or 2 scare actors from each house to be around their zone. And
Mhm.
like we said, most likely just be taking pictures and just getting people as they walk in.
Right.
So, yeah, that zone will be what it is, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about it a little bit earlier, but there's no kind of like roof or anything on it right now, so that kind of kills like the barn scene for me. But who knows? They could add like a sheet for like a roof or something like that, because there is Rock the Universe this week, so maybe they're not wanting to put anything up before that, and then maybe they'll put it up a day or two before the event starts.
Feels like so much work to prep for Horror Nights with Rock the Universe. Why don't we just move Rock the Universe? Like just a
I
few
don't
weeks
know.
earlier.
Move
I don't know if there's
Jesus
any-
for my holiday of the devil.
I don't know if there's any significance to
Yeah, I
Rock
know. Is
the
it like a
Universe being
special
in this.
weekend?
It's Jesus' real birthday. They don't want you to know.
Wow.
Just kidding. Okay.
Jesus' real birthday is before 1 week before Horror Nights starts. Heard it
No,
here first.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just.
I just thought of
tradition
that
they
right
do it
now.
that
It's just
year.
like,
I don't
why
know.
don't they move it? They remember 2 years ago when they had to rebuild the entire stage. That
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
There must be some significance to
Yeah,
it.
there
I
has
don't
to be.
think
Because
they
it's
would.
just too much work.
Yeah.
Okay, just side note.
I've
I
noticed
digress.
I noticed that they haven't. It doesn't look like they've covered up any props like they have years prior.
Well,
This-
they usually do that the night before, like
Oh, do they?
Yeah, the night or 2 nights before. They get everything set up,
Well,
and then they.
And I guess that would have to be like tonight if they did it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
It's-
right.
It's tomorrow. Rock the Universe starts.
I'm
So.
so excited. It's called the Hype Show.
Why
Get
are
hype.
you excited for Rock the Universe?
I'm excited that Horror Nights is a week away.
Okay, but we're talking about Rock the Universe.
Yeah, but he reminded me. It's a week
Okay.
away.
All right. Next,
Uh,
Twisted Tradition, which is going to be your pumpkin zone. You always got to have one.
We always gotta have a pumpkin.
But this one's rotten pumpkins this year.
Your
We had-
rotten melty pumpkins.
Something happened in the prop zone, in the prop warehouse, basically. The pumpkins got a little melty, so we came up with a new scare zone for that area. But this is in the Central Park area. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. They've got a lot of those props out already. The big pumpkin set pieces look pretty nice.
I was thinking that big pumpkin last year that blew fire.
Uh-huh.
That's what happened. You got melty.
Yeah, this is very similar to. I mean the street stuff isn't near the same
Mm-hmm.
as Trick or Treat was, but everything in the trees is pretty much the same. As you're covered in pumpkins, which I pretty much enjoy, especially at night. I just
Yeah.
It's pretty-
wonder what the lighting is going to be like in this zone. It's going to be probably similar. There's going to be a lot of fog. You're going to be
Foggy purple.
it's
and
going to be very
orange.
dark. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. They killed it last year, so it's
enough to make it
very
a house.
potentially be a very good scare zone again this year. It's a lot of people say it's kind of like the basic, always looks the same every year, but I guess you could say that about every scare zone technically. So
Guess so. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think it's like you said, it's the pumpkins being up in the trees every year.
Yeah.
And when it wasn't pumpkins, they had like the jars with
I
the
was gonna
lights
say
on in
jars,
other
yeah.
years. So like it's
Right.
always something like kind of similar to that. So the area that it's in, there's a lot of trees to hang stuff from. So you're always going
Right.
to have something like that, and it's a great place for a light source. So
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense. And then the scare zone that I am personally most excited for. I'm so hyped for this. It's crazy.
Yes.
Vamp 85. This is where you're going to see all the bloggers hanging out. Everybody that's got a annual pass, the frequent fear pass holders and stuff like that.
I'll be in here a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's a great place to take pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brighter. And then also, just as expected, the ball drop. If you saw the picture, oh my god!
Yep.
I think
It's
that's
not a
another
little
one.
baby ball drop. It's like
I think that's
it's a
another one
chunky-
we might have kind of premised, like kind of guessed on too. That was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's got to be a ball drop. There's got to be a ball drop.
Yeah.
We might not be the only people that said that, but I think we might have been one of the first to bring that up.
So
So
you're welcome, everybody. They heard us.
And DJ. And I hope you can go up and request songs. That would be fun. Yeah.
that would be fun.
Yep, only songs from 1985, and I'll just be requesting Huey Lewis all night long. So yeah, that
Play Back in Time on repeat for me, please.
yeah, exactly. I expect to hear stuff like that, little homages.
Oh, yeah.
We've already seen some really nice homages in the signage for that. They've, like you said, there's a memorial for the team member.
Yeah, Brian Frank.
Yeah, Brian Frank. So that they've got one of the bands named after him, and then they've got another one, the DeLoreans.
That one's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't really. Did you guys get the other ones, or was it just kind of like
No, I haven't.
just making stuff up to make stuff up?
Yeah, I haven't yet, and when I get too far into that, like I did with like the Slaughter Cinema stuff, it just makes me feel like a crazy person. So I try not to. But I'm
You look like what's the name from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
yeah, like Charlie. Yeah, yeah, like connecting the dots. Like,
Yeah.
oh man. Like, sorry, Nina. I started smoking cigarettes again. Like,
No.
I'm like way too deep into this.
Like I noticed you've been coming to bed every night smelling like a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. Well,
Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
I'm stressed.
yeah. You just got to see how these lines connect. That's all.
That's what I was gonna say. When I come out to the dining room, there's like pins and lines matching this.
Yeah, looking like Dexter in a murder scene or something.
I
Yeah.
figured it out for the podcast.
Yeah.
So this is both your guys' like most hyped scare zone, I'm assuming.
No,
Yeah.
I want to see Killer Clowns. That's my favorite.
That's your favorite?
Yeah, my number one's
okay.
Killer Clowns.
Yeah, I think.
I keep changing my mind.
Yeah, it's definitely between that. I think Vamp is probably ultimately going to win it out for me because there's going to be a lot more going on in the zone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But Killer Clowns is not going to be too far behind that. So
From the moment I watched the movie, just like a few months ago, I just became obsessed.
Yeah.
And then when I saw, like, again, that picture of the mask, I was like, no, I gotta see this in
Yeah.
real life.
it's
Killer-
crazy it took them this long to do that, but this is the perfect year for it.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Yeah. Killer Clowns, I think, is going to be a photo op. Honestly, I really do.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to turn into. I think even to the point where it's going to start, they're going to have to start forming a line for people
I
to take
hope not.
pictures with them, like next to the truck or something like that. I think that's really what it's going to end up being. Maybe like a couple other ones like bouncing around, but like I said, with the shoes that big and you're trying to maneuver through a crowd, there's no way that's not happening.
You know what? You're right.
So they're going to be on the side. Maybe they'll have like little minions like they do sometimes. Like they have a big centerpiece scare actor, and then
They
they
should
have
sell
like the
cotton
minions.
candy.
They should.
Oh.
Like cotton candy with little.
Oh, that'll
like,
be around.
with little like lollipop bodies inside. That would be great.
Oh
That's
my
the other.
God.
That's the other thing that they haven't said anything about. We haven't seen any mention of food or drink
Yeah.
this year.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
we'll get it. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more into that in the questions.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because somebody asked about that. But yeah, so just continuing really quick, Academy of Villains Cyberpunk is going to be at the Fear Factor stage, replacing Bill and Ted, oddly enough, on an 80s year.
Yep.
But hey, that's what's happening. I'm kind of bummed
Hey.
because I liked Academy of Villains being a party. But
What if Bill and Ted come out and start busting a move in
That-
dedication?
I
That-
think
that would
the
be great.
entire place will be
There's
will,
got
like
there's
come
got
up to their feet.
some kind of nod to that. They're gonna come out dressed as them or
yeah.
something.
I would
It's gotta
die.
be for an
That would be
80s.
awesome.
They got to. They can't not.
Yeah. at least for the closing night or something like that.
Oh my
Like,
god, that
But
would be
if not
amazing.
on everything, yeah. But yeah, cyberpunk theme for that, which is going to be awesome. So expect like neon and Depeche Mode.
Ah.
A lot of
It's
cool
gonna be a
stuff.
very
like that.
bright, flashy show, which
Yeah.
I think is gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's going to have to be a lot more of a stage show than they got. I think this is kind of a makeup to them too for last year, never getting like their proper stage built back up after the hurricane,
Right.
Yeah.
and just doing like a smaller show the whole entire time basically.
And,
So.
and you never know. Maybe this will project them to be, even step their game up even higher for this show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
I
never
think so.
know, it's untapped potential that they never knew that they can do with a bigger show. So
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, definitely. They're
makes to see that.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot more props, a lot more like stage elements and things like that to go along with this one as
Yeah.
well.
I'm thinking they might even have more dancers this year because they have a
Oh yeah,
bigger
Oh my
stage
god, yeah.
as
Yeah.
well. So, and they can actually do multi-tiered like levels and stuff like that. You know what I
What
mean?
if they
Like they
use,
actually
like,
put good
rigs?
sets in there.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
rigs and stuff, because in Fear Factor, people hang from up there, and what if they do these cool?
Oh yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see a stepped up Academy of Villains this year with just being more controlled, actually
And more
stadium or whatnot.
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ride wise, same number of rides. Well, instead of having Simpsons, we're bringing in, of course, Fast and Furious. So it's Rip Ride Rocket is going to be open. Transformers, Mummy, Diagon Alley, that whole area, as well as the bank is going to be open. Men in Black and Fast and Furious.
Yeah, the things you won't have time for with 10 houses.
Right?
Yeah,
like
pretty
who
much.
cares?
No way. I mean, you'll have to get your Fast and Furious ride in. That's basically required. But I mean, other than that, you're gonna have no time for these.
What about the Mummy?
No time for the Mummy house.
Yeah.
No time.
You're gonna have to do that during the day before you go into the.
You want to
Oh.
ride the Mummy? Come back with the annual pass, girl.
Exactly.
Hey.
Ride
You
the
got no
Mummy.
time for that on Horror Nights night.
Are you calling me out for not going to the parks?
Ride the
I
Mummy
haven't
and then
been
head to
out in a while.
Finnegan's.
I know.
For stay and screen.
Yeah, while you wait in line for 5 years to get your Jameson, I will be riding the Mummy. Thank you.
So yeah, real quick, let's go through the polls then. So I'll just start with the first one, the houses. So with 16 votes, Carnival Graveyard Rust in Pieces is the most anticipated house.
Whoa.
And Travis and Nina were both on that one.
I mean, I don't think that's any surprise, right?
Yeah.
For
I
some
don't know.
reason, I thought Stranger Things.
No, yeah, that's way lower on the list. 14 people for Slaughter Cinema.
Yeah, I think more people are more hyped for the originals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nine people for Stranger Things, 6 people for Poltergeist, 3 people for Trick or Treat, 3 people for Dead Exposure, 2 for Seeds of Extinction. Then Scary Tales and Halloween 4 were tied with 1 each.
And Horrors of Blumhouse.
What do
With
you-
none, with 0 people had Horrors of Blumhouse. Of course.
You, I'm guessing you picked Slaughter Cinema?
Yes, I picked Slaughter Cinema personally. Yes.
So that's your number one right now?
Yep.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm really
It's
excited
a good
for it.
pick, especially after the pictures they posted today. We'll talk more about that.
Yeah. And then for the scare zones here, 18 people voted for Vamp 85.
That's when I was going for Vamp 85. So
Yes.
subtract 1. Just kidding. Just
I
kidding.
did. Nina did. Travis, were you on this one as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Bam. Yeah.
And then for a very close second, 16 people for Killer Clowns from Outer Space,
Woohoo!
as expected. 6 people for Twisted Tradition.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say.
I guess I can see that being next on people's
Yeah,
list.
I know, but Vamp
Yeah.
85 though.
5 people for The Harvest.
What?
You guys know what that
We're
is?
not
I don't
going to
think-
hold it against you.
I think people are getting scare zones confused. I think there's a lot of people that are getting Twisted Traditions and the Harvest mixed up.
To be honest, I did for a while because they both sound like fall and Scarecrow and
Right.
Halloween.
Yeah.
So I get them confused.
You think the harvest, because I mean, I'm literally looking at a picture I took the other day of the scare zone of Twisted Traditions, and it's the harvest, and there's literally a thing that looks like the pilgrims came through, and
like a
there's
cornucopia?
corn and stuff here, like
Yeah.
they harvested a
Horn
bunch of
plenty.
stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it. It is very
Harvesty.
Yeah.
it's very confusing.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah. And then 2 people for Revenge of Chucky.
Wow. I feel like Chucky may be a sleeper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still not expecting a ton from it. And like I said, I'm expecting a lot of cringe from the interactions from the crowd, especially when people get drunk during the evening.
I think it'll make for a funny. I mean, that I might just sit there and just laugh.
It all depends on how good the actor is, I guess.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope
And
he's
how far they're allowed to go.
Dude, I hope he's roasting people like
Oh, I
freaking
hope.
Megatron does.
Like Wendy's on
Like,
Twitter. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like that. I think it's gonna be like a roast fest, and if that, I might just never leave that zone if
Me
it's
neither.
a roast fest.
Because Chucky's an a-hole. So he better be a little mean.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, poll number 4 for food.
Oh, this one? This
Oh,
was
yeah.
tough for me. I
It was.
couldn't.
It
I
was
couldn't pick
It's a
it.
tough selection for everybody.
Oof.
We had 22 votes in total, and they were all for pizza fries. So
Wow.
congratulations,
I-
pizza fries.
Is there any other option?
No, there wasn't actually. There was pizza
you didn't-
fries and
Put
pizza
hot dog
fries.
pizza on there?
No, I did not.
Yeah, what about hot dog pizza?
Hey, I didn't see it last year, so it doesn't exist until we see it.
Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah,
Pops up. It's like the white whale. It just pops up every so often.
yeah. And then I also asked a question about Stay and Scream and Express and all that, but I think we all know how that would go. Basically, everybody said both. They would like to do both Stay and Scream and Express. But there was a lot of people, 12 people in total, that just do Stay and Scream.
Wow.
And then we have some folks that are just doing Express, that don't have daytime tickets. So we got 6 of those. And then one rebel with neither.
Who said neither?
I'm not even coming this year. I just came here to mess your whole poll up.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
it.
bad.
See you later.
Yeah, I guess it definitely depends on if people are coming in from out of town. Obviously, you're going to do Express, and if you're on, have less of a budget, but you have an annual pass, obviously you're going to do Stay and Scream. So it's
Dependent on your situation.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, some merchandise has been released on the shop.universalorlando.com page.
Insert the meme. Take all my money.
Yeah. Yeah, they did that blog post that had, basically Stranger Things merch in the main house, T-shirts and stuff
Yeah.
they do.
Just a side note, I forget that it's the first movie and how much 11 looks like a baby.
Yeah.
So all the merch, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's such a baby.
It's like, okay.
I
we're
forgot
gonna
it's
have
season 1.
And she's got to be like in the middle of it and so prominent.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Super big, like bigger than. How are you bigger than Michael Myers? But you're like literally 4.5 feet tall, but you're bigger. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things. I think we were talking about that earlier. Like, why that kind of ruined the shirt for me, to be honest. Like, why does 11 have to be? And it's like a weird 11. She's like reaching out, like.
Yeah, and they couldn't
I don't
make
get it.
the likeness exactly on. They had to make it like slightly off.
It's like
Otherwise, we have to pay Millie Brown $1 million. So we can,
right. And it's like, why do you gotta put her? Why do you have to put her right in the middle and like bigger than everything else? Like it seemed out of place to me. And she's like, everything is like orange and like different colors, and she's like just like in the white like hospital suit, and it's like it just stands out to me. I don't care for it. Everything else, if they would have left her off, it would have been a way better T-shirt to me. No offense to her, but I don't think it fit in that
No offense to you, but I don't like your
cornucopia of all the horror icons on there. I don't think it fit.
Yeah. One interesting thing that a listener of the UUOP found and sent over to us, which is why we went over here and looked at the page in the first place, was this Amulet of Fear lanyard that they're selling this year. It looks like a skull with like a candle melting on top, and it's a lanyard. Comes with like an actual like fully attached lanyard and everything.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool actually. It looks better than than
It's
that
weird.
one.
They haven't said one word about this thing. I feel like this thing would be kind of like a big deal.
Yeah,
right?
because it actually interacts with the event as you go through it. It says it glows and vibrates with different patterns throughout the night, and to keep an eye out for jack-o'-lantern icons throughout the streets of Universal, as this symbolizes when the amulet will react.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
like
cool.
it's like Glow at the Show at Disney or something.
Yeah,
Exactly. They sell
It's
those
pretty-
ears.
Which is pretty crazy because, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like we're literally, like, the only person that's talking about this right now. Like, nobody else has seen this. And
Yeah.
if they have, they haven't said anything about it. They haven't shown it on the website, or it's on the website, but they haven't shown it on, like, any blog posts or anything, or mentioned anything about how it's going to be interactive and all that stuff. Which
I can see a lot of people not clicking through if they did come here to look at the merch and just seeing like a light up lanyard. They're like, okay, next, because
Yeah.
they always have one of those.
Yeah, cheesy little skulls that
Yeah,
light up. But this is
Yeah, because that's
different.
what I originally did when you sent it to me, and then I went through and I read the description, and it said interactive, and I was like, oh, okay, that kind of steps it up a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder what it's going to be doing and stuff like that. So
And they also have the
Interesting.
female, like the shirts, like the year shirts for females as well.
Mhm.
Thank goodness, because for years they only had the boy-shaped shirts.
yeah, and then we found the other ones. I did some more looking on the website. So we got like a Scare Zone poster and a Scare Zone T-shirt, which looks really awesome with the I mean, obviously, it's like original artwork that somebody did on there. So, yeah, that looks awesome. I was
Yeah.
hoping they were gonna have some kind of posters or something. I'm still holding out hope that they do like a Slaughter Cinema, like 3 or 5 pack of the posters. But if not, this one is pretty good for me.
Yeah. I was really hoping they do the posters for that too, but we'll see what happens. But the Scare Zone shirt I think looks cooler than the house shirt, so I'll probably end up getting that. And I like the idea of having a Scare Zone shirt. I think they're finally seeing that like there's fans that go there often that like to buy stuff that has to do with other aspects of it other than just the houses. So I'm glad to see that they're like finally catching on to that.
Yeah, you've never really seen like a Scare Zone shirt before, have you? Or
no, this is
trying
the
to
first
think
time
back.
that I have. I
yeah,
mean,
it's-
they might have been featured on something back in the day,
but it's not like a dedicated Scare Zone
No.
shirt.
I don't think so.
At least
Which
not
is
that
really
I can
cool.
think of.
Yeah, I'm sure someone will correct it and be like, actually, 1 year they actually had one.
Actually,
I'm so excited. I
if my
realized.
calculations are correct, I had one in AJChen 14.
I was just thinking that this is my 9th year in a row.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, wow.
Congratulations.
I'm
Congrats.
excited.
Next year will
You're
be
old
a
AF.
model year. Yeah, exactly.
I'm an
You're
old
an
lady.
Yeah.
But it's as old as I am. Because Horror Nights started in 91 when I was born.
Yep.
Oh.
So, we like twins.
Your
I mean,
mother took you when you were a baby, when you were just born. Did you know
Yeah.
that?
My
Like
poor
Jack,
brother.
you are Horror Night.
Oh my gosh.
We've been waiting till now to tell you. You are Horror Nights.
Wow.
Nina confirmed icon this year.
You still have to pay for
Yeah.
admission, though. I'm sorry.
God damn.
I'm
This is
sorry.
universal.
Sorry, you gotta do your own makeup too. Sorry, we can't be getting involved.
Yeah. So yeah, you can check it all that merch out on those. on the
Wow,
store.
we just lost it there.
Yeah. That's why I'm just moving on.
You're like, okay.
And-
and we're
And next,
moving on.
and next up, they're gonna bring back like the mobile trivia that they've tried a few years, but this one seems to be like really expanded out. So we'll see how it goes. There has been a couple of years when they've hyped this kind of thing, and then it just falls flat, and then they don't talk about it anymore for the rest of the event. But they're basically saying they're going to have trivia that unlocks like for each house as you go into the line.
What's nice is it's actually on the Universal app. It's not an extra app you have to download. So if you already have the app for Universal Resort, you just have it already.
I think people would like this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like if like you're like a sociopath, you like to see your name up on a leaderboard, like
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
jumbotron. But like for people that don't care about that, like that's not. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I guess it's to pass the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it would be cooler if they like picked like the top 10 or top 20 and maybe gave them like a exclusive pin or something, something free. I think it would make more people play it.
Yeah,
but
or
since
like a
you
solo
can
run through, like
Yeah.
at the end of the night of one of the houses or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
give
something
you
like
give
that.
you perks and incentives to actually play the game. I mean, I know, all that costs them money and all that, but I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
And what if they're the same questions? Like people who go all the time will just get on the leaderboard over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah. If
I
it,
feel like they would change them from night to night. I would hope
so.
yeah. If they, whatever, if somebody wants to go through and memorize it all. And I'll tell you, in previous years when they do trivia, it's hard. They really dig deep into the Horror Nights stuff. So, like, most people will be
in
eliminated very early.
2014,
Yeah.
just like that's that same guy. He's back. He'll be the one on that leaderboard.
So that's basically it. And then like at some point randomly in the night they have a history rewind level that will unlock, and then you'll be able to like that'll be like the really hard trivia based on previous year's events. The other ones will be based on the house or property that you're on. So
I'll probably fire it up, check it out, see what the questions are about.
yeah, it says that, and it also says they're going to have a 350 plus question pool. So.
There we go.
So there
they
you go.
answered
So
that.
they won't be able to do the same.
Gotcha.
They don't have to do the same ones every night. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's pretty interesting. And they are also doing a HHN challenge thing. And we're going to talk about that because today is the last day. The day the show comes out, Friday, is the last day that you can try to do this. So basically, here's all the details you need. It says, do you have the guts to take the HHN challenge? Hashtag, of course. We're using an exclusive Halloween Horror Nights 2018 fan experience on Wednesday, September 12th. Here's how you can enter for a chance to win a credential for you and a friend to attend the social media meetup. So you basically have to tweet them with, I accept the hashtag HHN challenge, and that's your entry. And you have a chance to win one of 25 credentials for you and a guest to participate in a house experience. Excuse me, not a horror experience. It's not that scary, I guess. With a video shoot prior to the official opening of Horror Nights at Universal. So, like I said, this started back on September 4th and ends today, September 7th at 5 p.m.
So you have a 1 in 25 chance out of. I mean, I wonder how many people are entering this thing. It's got to be thousands, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So
I haven't gone on there
we'll see.
to look.
I mean, I guess technically it's 50 since you get a
Yeah.
person gets a guest, but
We'll see how many Twitter followers all these winners have. Oh, look, everyone that won have over 10,000. They're all verified. How about that?
And then you sign a release and they'll use you in commercials.
Yeah. Actually, yes. So the date that you'll be able to go to the houses is September 12th. So that's next Wednesday. That's before that's before the employees even go in.
Wow.
They said the estimated end time will be 8:00, and it'll take a while to get through the houses. Basically, you're going to be there for a couple of hours, and you're going to have to wear a reverse camera rig that weighs 15 pounds for at least 20 minutes while moving through the house.
Well, I'm not about here to do exercise. What the heck?
So, but that
No,
tells
kidding.
you that you're going to have to probably go through the house multiple times to film different kinds of reactions, or they might have to have the scare actors post up in the one scare zone and then the next and then the next to kind of prepare for you as you go through. It's not going to be a standard walkthrough.
Ma'am,
right.
your scared face is too scary.
Yeah, I
You have
don't
to go
think
back.
I don't think they're going to put all of the scare actors in there just for that. That would be pretty crazy.
Yeah. So that's interesting. You'll also be banned from using any cell phones, cameras, or other recording devices. So that's weird for a social media meetup, but you know.
I can't put this on my Instagram. I can't live stream this.
Yeah. So that's that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't live in Orlando, so it's not really feasible for us.
But you know
have
what's
to be
funny?
able
I
to,
already
be
took
ready.
that day off. I actually have that day off right now.
Oh, okay. So.
She already requested it.
So-
No, I did a long time ago for something
HHN
different.
challenge.
Oh, hey. So maybe you'll see Nina going through. That would be great.
Shit.
You should really Sign
No,
up
I
for
should
it.
enter. Yeah, I didn't enter because I didn't think I would be able to go. I have work, but I actually have that day off.
Yes, enter
Right,
from all
lying.
your Twitter accounts.
Who's gonna be my +1 if you don't want to go? Luna.
Oh gosh.
Luna the corgi. She has an Instagram. She'll be there.
Yes, indeed.
Girl, you
Oh.
lying. We all saw your request off. It said reason. Hashtag HHN challenge.
All
Hashtag I am Horror Nights.
right. All right, and we are getting into the show here. We are 40 minutes in.
But I'm so
want-
hyped.
I know we
I
are.
get
We're
hype
hyped.
all night.
We're ready to go.
It's a hype episode.
Well, let's answer some questions because I think these ones are going to go on for a while too. So this will just be a super-sized episode. I think that's something you need for a week out. So as everyone's traveling to Horror Nights, hopefully they're listening to this.
Or flying.
That is part of traveling, yes.
They said driving.
I said traveling. All right. Well,
It's been a long week, y'all.
the first question, I'll go ahead and read the first one, is from Nicole Majkowski. Majkowski. Haha, Nicole Majkowski.
Mike Wazowski. That's what it reminds me of.
Wow. Sorry about
What?
that.
Sorry,
Very
Nicole.
Hello, wonderful UUOP hosts. She sent this to the UUOP first. Sorry. Hello, wonderful DMD hosts. I'm terribly excited for my upcoming trip, 1 week away, booked through Mouse and Muggle Travel. Woohoo! That's our sponsor for
Bam, bam,
UUOP,
bam.
so thank you. I will be going to Halloween Horror Nights next Friday and Sunday.
Nice.
We will be in the parks before Halloween Horror Nights and will be able to jump into a holding zone in between normal park hours and Horror Nights. Although the event has yet to begin, do you guys have a recommended warpath of what holding zone to start from and what houses to knock out first? Not sure if this is answerable this early on, but hoping you guys have the inside scoop. Thank you so much, you guys, for everything you do.
Aww.
Awesome.
Well,
That's awesome.
it's. I mean, it is definitely different from each year.
Yeah.
And depending on, like, if you want to get a drink before, because not
Yeah.
you can't get alcohol from all the locations. So a
Me
lot of factors.
personally, I usually always go to Finnegan's because
Yeah.
it's
Same.
like Nina was talking about. You can do multiple things. Like you can go if you can get in there early enough, you can get a table, you can get food, you can get
Yeah.
a drink, you can just hang out in the AC, or even if you just want to get a drink, you can hang out outside. And when they drop the gates, you can be one of the first people in.
Mhm.
I personally think that's probably one of the better zones because you get into. I mean, they sometimes change it up throughout the event, and it's not always the same, but it's usually always like the soundstage houses. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, it'll either be Poltergeist, Scary Tales, or Carnival Graveyard first.
Yeah.
Like, as
Yeah.
far as we know, it'll be one of
I'm
those.
guessing they'll probably switch it up and go Poltergeist because they usually
Yeah.
go with the house that's in the Carnival Graveyard area.
Right.
But I think that they might switch it up for Poltergeist just being a branded house. And then in front of Hello Kitty, there'll be a holding area. And I think on that one will probably be Stranger Things. And
Yeah,
Halloween
if
4
they-
potentially.
if they decide to do it this year, because I know that they kind of nixed it later on in the event last year. Don't know really why, but
it's maybe like having the gate opening and having that gate go at the same time, just like overloads that
Yeah.
first house.
right.
So
Yeah,
we'll see how it
it's-
goes. Yeah, it's totally up in the air. We have no idea where the holding areas will be 100%.
Yeah.
And it's also hard to determine that as well because sometimes the houses are weird. They don't always open when they should. So,
Yeah.
like, sometimes they'll let you go into the queue, but the house won't open for 45 minutes, which really sucks when you realize that everybody's already in their first, going to
Yeah.
their second house, and you're still waiting in line.
Yeah, and that's
Yes.
usually the tent houses where that happens.
Yeah, it happens sometimes in the front houses as well too. The soundstage houses, very rare, but I remember 26. It happened a good amount in Ghost Town for some reason. I don't know if it has like a higher setup time, or if one scare actor doesn't show up on time, it screws the whole everybody else up. Like it's very dependent on that. So yeah, it's especially right now. We could probably give you a better. Well, I mean, you say you're going next Friday and Sunday, so that means you're
Just
going
check out the Facebook,
open
definitely.
night,
I'm gonna
so-
put.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
so you have to Yeah, so basically she has to go off of our best guesses, which
Yeah.
which if we're gonna go with the previous years, will be Finnegan's, Hello Kitty, Simpsons. This year, I predict Central Park will have maybe like the Simpsons and Central Park will have their own too.
Honestly, I think your best bet is always going to be Finnegan's because you're always going to get those bigger soundstage houses out front. So I don't know what your top type houses are, but I'm assuming that you'll at least have one of your top houses out front. So Finnegan's is always your best bet because you can get food, you can get drinks, you can get everything you want there. So that's always my top pick.
Also, a little like piece of advice is bring sunglasses. I know that may sound silly, but I honestly cannot see a thing when I go into those houses. Sometimes I just have really sensitive baby eyes, and I just
the work's going into the tent houses.
It was so dark. I remember Texas Chainsaw. I was running into things. I could not see a thing. So you'll
miss a lot.
Just put a sheet on your head for 10 minutes.
Close your eyes.
Hopefully you have somebody that's going to walk with you. Just put a sheet over your head for like 10 minutes. Block out all your vision, and you'll be good when you go in the house.
Yeah. Partially why we recommend hitting up the soundstage houses first, because at least you got like the overhang there, and you'll kind of be in a shaded area before.
Because honestly, it's like I wasted doing a stain screen because I couldn't see a thing. It was so frustrating.
Yeah, they throw you right into those tent houses. You have no like Darren was saying, some of those the bigger soundstage houses, you have a little bit of queue, or you have like a long hallway where your eyes will get adjusted before you get in there. So.
Ooh, excuse me. Okay, next, Christopher Izell, our buddy. With an original house heavy event this year, it feels like Christmas came early for me. I'm so beyond excited to be there nearly every night.
It's not a question.
But I still appreciate woohoo. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. We also had some comments.
Next, Brian Rose. Are the Shriek Peak...
Okay.
Oh.
I guess you'll read the next one, too. Go ahead.
God. I'm Horror Night.
Go for it.
Are the Shriek Peaks ruining the houses, or are they making you more hyped?
What does that mean?
The little previews that they've been doing of the houses.
Oh.
Showing pictures from them and stuff like that.
Oh, is that what they're calling them instead of sneak peeks?
Yeah.
Honestly, I was going to wait. I read this earlier, and I was going to wait to see what you guys said, because I didn't know that's what they were calling them either. Yeah. Oh, ruining the houses are making me more hyped. Hyped.
Yeah, they definitely are.
So hyped. Yes.
Because you're getting a good look into it without ruining too much of it. So you can see set design and stuff like that. So yeah, that's definitely getting me hyped.
Yeah, because they've done like four pictures from each house, and then like a couple of like video things that don't really show anything. They're mostly like very close-up shots of some props and things like that. So yeah, I think they're definitely going on the hype line of things. They're not. I don't think they're ruining anything.
Definitely.
All right, Travis. All right. Read David?
Yeah, David Gino says, I made that comment about the lack of quality food offerings in the outside tents last year. Was that because of the hurricane, or were the chefs sick of sweating their butts off in those tents?
Laugh out loud.
The special sandwiches they came up with at Richter's and Mel's were just garbage last year. They didn't have anything like, say, the ham and Swiss on pretzel bread from the years before. So have you heard anything about this year? Well, I think we kind of talked about it, mentioned it for a second earlier. They haven't mentioned anything about food this year. And to go back on what you were saying, it was definitely because of the hurricane last year that they didn't have as many outside tents or as many food offerings, I think. Yeah. It also may have been, I mean, I guess that's more of the drink thing, was more of like a legality thing. We still don't 100% know what happened with the alcohol situation, but yeah, I definitely say that the hurricane played a big part in that. At least that's my opinion.
Why it didn't like catch up eventually
or come back? They didn't put the tents up afterwards.
But it's the same as Academy of Villains. They just every time we'd go back, we'd think, okay, now it's going to be the time they bring it back. Where's the normal show?
Right.
And it just never came.
Yeah. So they haven't hyped any food at all this year. So I'm guessing things will be kind of standard. But Charles Gray, one of the creative guys, did tweet something about pizza fries and how excited he was for them to be coming back very soon. So that's why I have a very good feeling the pizza fries will be making a return. Allie Schilberg, I'm just answering the next question. I just noticed, will I finally be able to try pizza fries?
Yes, she spelled it right, too. She put fries.
If not, I'll be pretty bummed. Yes, I think with that little hint there that you will be able to try some pizza fries.
Pizza fries to Horror Nights is like Mickey Waffles to Disney.
Yeah.
It's
The
like
biggest
pizza
question
fries.
is, will they be open later than 10 or 11 o'clock? I mean, especially since we haven't talked about this either. There's no 12 o'clock closings this year. They're both 1 and 2 closings. So
Yeah.
every night is going to be open later than it was last year, because I think we had early on in the event or weeknights were 12 o'clock closings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's always been mixed
So-
of like midnight and 1, maybe
Yeah.
a 2 here and there.
So
To
this
have
year's
like a lot of 1s and 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
closing,
looking
that's
at this-
crazy.
looking at the schedule, there's no 12 o'clock closings this year. They're all 1 and
Wow.
closings. So they're definitely going to have to keep stuff open later. I still don't understand. I mean, I don't know if it was for marketing just messing up last year, but you think that you would see all these people liking pizza fries on Twitter and all this stuff, and you would keep it open later? I mean, that's money coming in.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Bringing traffic to that area of the park that's kind of quiet.
But
Yeah.
Push that corner
who
back
knows?
there by ET.
Yeah, who knows what the deal is? But I think maybe they need to do it in more than one place. They have the other pizza
Right.
place on the other side of the park, and I think they should do it at both locations.
We went there
Yeah,
looking
I mean,
for them, hoping they were
It
there,
seems
but they
like
weren't.
the easiest thing to make. I mean, I feel like you could even make that in like the pop-up stands. I mean, what do you need? Fries, stuff that goes on pizza, pepperoni. I mean, it's like the easiest stuff to put together.
Pineapple.
You know what I mean? Unless,
Uh-oh.
I mean, I would,
Here comes the
I would,
email.
I would hope that they do a couple different varieties. I mean, I would like that, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they do anything. They do have some stands set up already,
Mm-hmm.
looking like they're ready to go. So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll
Bring
see
back
how
those
that goes.
donuts. Those donuts were good.
Well, yeah.
They had powder, they had sugar, they had cinnamon.
Indeed. Next one, Chris Rook says, "Can't wait. Less than 2 weeks for me now. Sounds barmy to say it out loud. That means crazy. But coming over from the UK for 4 nights. He's bringing a mate who hasn't been to Universal for 15 plus years and has never done Horror Nights.
Oh, I'm
that
jealous.
is awesome. That is
Dude, that's the best.
Yeah.
I know your first time's always what?
live vicariously through them.
Right?
We've
Yes.
got Rush of Fear plus Express. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
doing it right.
And they're planning on doing Stay and Scream 2. But any other snippets of advice you have to make sure we make the most of our fleeting visit are always welcome. P.S. This will be my first time without my wife or kids, so any tips on bars and drinks during the event would be cool too.
Oh, you have listened to the right podcast, my friend.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, if you wanna get started before you even go in, Fat Tuesdays
Fat
is a great
Tuesdays
place
all
to
day.
start. 180 octane, 2 extra shots of Bacardi 151 or Everclear.
And before you even get in the park, you're like, I'm done.
Yep. So I recommend that to start. If it's like last year, then the only good place, respectable place to get alcohol is going to be Finnegan's.
Yes.
They did have one pop-up tent that had alcohol too, right? But
It was by
wasn't-
San Francisco.
Yeah, but it wasn't like nearly as. Oh yeah, it was Chez Alcatraz.
Yeah, they're doing Chez Alcatraz, and they were also doing. They had that bar inside Lombard's too that not a lot of people knew about.
Oh, that's where we
So-
met Chris and Alexa for the first time.
Yeah, so they definitely had that bar open too that not a lot of people knew about because, I feel like they used that one for RIP tours. So I don't know if that's something dedicated to RIP. I wouldn't think so
Yeah.
because I heard of a lot of people going in there. So,
Well, I
Are
don't
those
know, like
little
the
beer stands still
find out.
cash only? Or
I
like
don't think so.
They
I don't
were
think
cash
so.
only.
not okay? I'm
No, they
getting
were
confused.
beer and wine and signature drinks, and that was it.
But were
Or
those
even
cash?
wine, I don't know.
They were
No.
not doing any
Okay,
mixed.
good. I'm not. I just want to make sure.
But to me, honestly, like the thing that sucks about it, because I always used to go to Finnegan's anyways, because I never liked like the mixed, because they always had like the crappiest mixers. Or like they would have the crap, like if you wanted to get a whiskey or whatever, a whiskey and Coke, it would always be like the crappiest whiskeys. It would be like that. It would be
Jim
the
Beam.
crappy. Yeah. No, they wouldn't even have that. They'd have like Canadian Mist or something like that. Like it's just like super cheap like whiskey.
Today.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nothing about the country that it
No,
comes
I
from.
know,
It's
I've
just
played
not
around.
whiskey. But yeah, they never had top shelf stuff there,
Oh, yeah.
so it never really
Yeah.
made
Exactly. That's why
much sense for me, anyways. So
Finnegan's
yeah,
was great, but now it's packed, and there's
yeah. Now you have to queue for that. Can I get an express pass for? I mean, all the bartenders know me by name, so can I get an express pass, please?
Yeah, right. Definitely.
Nope.
I want to read the next one.
So wait, we're still answering this one. Finnegan's is a great place to drink there, but also, this is somebody that hasn't been to Universal for 15 plus years.
Oh yeah.
The park looks nothing the same.
Yeah, you guys got Rush of Fear and Express, so you're not gonna have to worry about getting into all the houses and everything like that. You're going for 4 nights. You're gonna see a lot. You're gonna have no problem, going and seeing the shows, Academy of Villains multiple times.
Take
you're
your
gonna be
time,
able to
do
hang
the
out in the
rides.
scare zones. That's what you're gonna want to do, because you're gonna have Express definitely. Take some time out to go to each scare zone and just hang out there for a while.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, you probably even have time to go into Diagon Alley too. I don't know if well, I mean, I guess they would probably be. He didn't say it, but they'll probably be doing the parks during the day. I would assume maybe so. Maybe rides aren't as pertinent. So
yeah. So I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's my best advice is to slow down in the scare zones and check stuff out. And you're gonna recognize scare actors if you're going there that much.
Yep.
Like you're gonna feel like a regular there by the end. And like I said, things that happen in like Vamp 85 with DJ and the ball drop and everything like that. That might be a place that will definitely be worth hanging out and seeing the different things.
Yeah,
and
no need to rush.
And dude, no wife or kids. Just go ahead and get hammered.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, if I'm not
Just
mistaken,
enjoy the time.
I think he's staying on site too. So yeah,
Oh,
should not be a problem.
Even
Just
better.
Yeah, don't even have to
stumble
worry
back to
about.
wherever you're going.
Don't even have to worry about getting an Uber or anything.
Stock your hotel room with water before.
Oh yes, that's a tip.
I will definitely recommend that because who knows if it'll be open.
And
Especially if you're going to be going back-to-back nights and you're going to be drinking.
Yeah.
That Walgreens there across the street.
You're going to need that hydration. And especially if you're going to be going to the parks, too, during the day. Whew, that's going to be rough because it's still going to be super hot.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You said you want to read the next one?
Sure. Cody Whitecamp says, just need food announcements. I read it just like he wrote it. Also, is there any way that they can possibly live up to the amount of hype this year has? The only house I'm not excited for is Stranger Things, which is ironic.
Yeah. I mean, they can always live up to the hype. Will they? And we'll see. There's no way to tell.
Yep.
The pictures
they
look
will.
good.
Last time I was this excited was for 25, TBH.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, same thing.
For real,
same thing
please.
with me. Yeah. And 25 was I mean it had its crappy houses too, but overall I think this year is going to be more than just the houses. It's going to be the whole encompassing event with the scare zones and everything.
Like a
it's
cohesive
just
event.
Yeah, because I feel like it's the only one that we've had since 25 that was kind of cohesive all around. So it's definitely gonna be. I mean, they keep stepping their game up, so they're gonna have. I mean, we haven't even gone through this year, and I'm already saying they're gonna have to step their game up for 29. So that's how hype I am for it.
They better for Lee and Tracy.
Yep.
So, moving
Who's
on.
next?
Michelle Fletcher says, "This is my first year doing multiple nights. I have express passes for both nights, but would like some tips on how to plan a multi-night visit versus a one-night do-or-die visit. No pun intended. Winky face."
So I guess it's a lot like what we talked about with Chris Rook, having multiple nights there. Slow down, take your time, check out these scare zones. Hopefully get some pizza fries.
Lots of pizza fries.
If they got it. Maybe check out, maybe do 2 different Stay and Screams, or not. Do Finnegan's both nights, really. If we're honest. But yeah, I mean, that's really really it. Again, you can slow down your pace and really see everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think you're honestly going to notice a lot more things like in the scare zones and in the houses because you can slow down. You're not rushing from place to place to place to place,
Yeah.
running around like like a chicken with your head cut off. So, a lot of times, I mean, you could still enjoy a one night do or die visit, like you said, but it's not as enjoyable as if you say you had multiple nights and you can actually slow down and enjoy and recognize something that you didn't see the other night before. So.
Yeah. And make sure to try to look around while you're going through the houses as well. You know, even with those multiple nights, you're going to have express. You know, if you have stay and scream, if you're able to, do that. Do your stay and scream. Get through the first couple of houses without using the express form, so you can go back through them again later.
Yeah, because some of those houses will maybe get up to 20 minutes. Like once you get out your first house, boom, get in another line right nearby. 20 minutes isn't bad.
And going on back on what we were saying about taking your time in the house. I know they kind of push you through them, but I'm hearing this year it's super crazy Easter egg heavy in the houses. So there's going to be a lot of things that you can see and be on the lookout for, which I'm really excited about. That's one of the big things that I'm excited about, is seeing all the Easter eggs and stuff.
Yeah, tons of detail.
Yeah, the the hardcore fans.
Yeah,
there's a lot of nods to previous years in almost every single house this year. So
yeah, try not to keep your eyes closed and head down. You know, you really want to see the details of things. So they put a lot of work into it. So
yeah.
Who's this next person? I don't even know who that is.
You want to read it?
Tracy Malaby. Who's that? She says, "Is it true that Lee's surprising me with a trip to Horror Nights this year?" I wish.
I'm gonna say probably not. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. No, not this year.
Yeah, we do wish though.
No, really.
But Lee did have a question for us, which I think ties into them coming next year. He says, if this year is even more popular than last year, in which they added a 10th house to the year's lineup in reaction to, how do you think they can improve capacity for subsequent years?
Great question, because I was mentioning that to Darren, that one of the top complaints I've ever had of Horror Nights, being a person with social anxiety and kind of getting panicky in like high traffic areas, you know, with a lot of people, adding a 10th house and Fast and Furious, well, they got rid of Simpsons. I just thought it would create more, just, you know, like more things for people to do and kind of keep them off the streets.
But they're taking away a show.
Yeah, I know, exactly. They're taking away a show. So
that's initially what I would say is adding another show in the streets. Like, is he talking about capacity for, like, the park? I mean, I guess that wouldn't make any sense because they don't really. I guess
like
they
crowd
cap
control,
but like
crowd control.
Capacity for the park or capacity for houses. I guess
the
he said
number of people.
Yeah.
I think this is the number of people coming through, like handling the queues, lines, and everything like that, making sure they don't get too crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, they always have the option to open it up to islands again, you know, and have both parks going. They always have the ability to do that again and spread things out a little bit. Just making some walking time between areas and stuff like that will slow the pace of everything down and kind of ease capacity.
But who knows how big this, like, Horror Nights can grow? We're only, 20-something years in. Who knows? Maybe that's a plan 5 years, 6 years down the road. They'll keep growing and growing and growing because, I mean, there's people at work that know nothing about theme parks that are telling me, did you hear about Stranger Things is going to be at Universal? I'm like, oh, yes.
Those ones that go are only going to go to a couple of houses and that'll be it. Like they won't get nearly as much out of the event, and they're already bordering on 10 houses. That's a lot to get through in one night. That's a lot of experience. Like how many attractions do they have at Universal, like, that you would go through in a day typically?
Yeah. So this is a lot of
it's like, are you going to remember
sensory input?
Yeah, like, are you going to remember, like, as your average park goer, like, are you going to remember, like, the first house you went through by the time you go through the last one?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. This is a lot to, like, take in.
10 houses.
For them to add in
crazy.
more on top of that, like with additional houses and stuff like that, it's going to be a lot to do. I think it's going to make multiple nights pretty much mandatory, and I'm okay with that. The more they want to put on there, the better. But I just want to make sure they also don't stretch their creative team out too thin, and make sure they have enough scare actors for everything too. So.
Yes, a full house is a happy house.
Indeed.
So.
So, we're moving on.
I want to hear one of you two pronounce her last name.
Alexa Loureiro?
Oh my god.
Is that right?
Close. I was like, one of you white people say it. Alexa Loredo. My girl Alexa.
I mean, I was fairly
No,
close.
you were close. You were close.
I was looking at it for like 5 minutes, trying to say it into my head. I was like, I'm probably going to mess this one up anyways. But, Alexa says, I'm really concerned about the alcohol situation. Any idea if it's going to be pre-made drinks?
Of course.
Probably. Somebody like me who dislikes vodka couldn't have the Liquid Fear and Liquid Courage had OJ in it, which I hate. Me too. This is a problem for people who would rather mix their own drinks and be able to have pre-made if wanted. Yes, that's definitely a big concern because the pre-made drinks are always weak and they're not good. So, as well as I get the souvenir cup was a marketing genius for the Midnight Madness 2-in-1, but it's really annoying and I cannot stack them at home like my other cups. Yeah, that's the struggle right there. Will they also bring back the old cups or at least have both options available?
Well, they did last year, actually.
Yeah, but those, I mean, I guess they were kind of lenient towards it. They were originally only selling those with the beer originally.
Oh, okay.
And I think that they...
Got
You're
sick
talking
of
about
picking up those straws off the floor.
You're talking about the square versus round cups, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they were originally serving that for only beer. I'm almost 100% sure that that's what they were doing. And then I think they switched to where I think people were just complaining that they didn't like the split, so they started if you wanted to do the round cup, you could do that instead.
I thought it was a good idea, but it wasn't practical.
They're terrible. Those cups are terrible.
I know, we never use them. They're sitting here in the house.
You can't do anything with it at home. The straws are bad because you end up sucking up like a bunch of air along with it.
Yeah.
Like that. It's just completely impractical.
And then you get more of the blue than the red and then more of one side.
And on top of that, there's barely any alcohol in there to begin with.
And I know that's Universal doing their thing.
And I tended to like I think what was last year, like it was the purple and the orange drink last year.
Yeah.
Right? So I tended to like the purple drink better because I'm like Alexa, I don't like orange juice, especially like alcoholic drinks. That just doesn't sit well for me. So I would tend to get like just one anyways, and then I would just get like a regular straw and sip it. It was more of a pain in the butt than it would be with one cup, but that was one of the solutions for that cup if you wanted to do that, because that split straw was, like you guys said, was horrible.
I hated it.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we have no idea what the alcohol situation will be like, what they're going to do with the bars, if they're going to restrict it even more, if they're going to open the bars back up to have some alcohol, which I would love. So
yeah, because I don't want to be by Men in Black and have to trek all the way over there.
Yeah,
stumble all the way over there.
We still don't know 100% what happened last year. Like, we don't know if somebody got spooked with, like, something with liquor. There had to be some kind of weird reason behind it that they just decided to, like, no liquor. No liquor.
Money. We don't want money.
No, I mean, from what I heard, the powers that be now at Universal would like it to be a less alcohol filled event. So
yeah, but I mean, you take that away, they're losing a lot of money on that too. So I mean,
well, they lose a lot of money on that, but I think that gets leveraged with more like family type people coming, which I'm not 100% for. I don't want you to bring your kids, please.
This isn't. I mean, flame me for people that want to, but there's not. This is not like a family, like a young kid family event to me personally.
Yes, it's not. Yes. And what happens is the event gets kind of dulled down for it, because I can tell you it has big time since the first time I went. till now,
Yeah.
the event has gotten a lot easier, like a lot gentler, especially out in the streets and stuff like that. You're not
Yeah.
scared at any point going through. Kids are giving scare actors high fives as they walk through.
Yeah.
There's not much going on as far as that goes. So,
Right.
but that's a different thing. But that is part of the reason, unfortunately, why they want to ease up on the alcohol stuff. And they were getting a bad rap there for a while because people were going crazy with it. And
Well, that's
there
because
some
people were doing
stories.
stupid challenges and stuff. That's not really something that they can control. So it's like a catch-22 almost.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then we'll go to the last question here, which kind of just ties into, I just wanted to ask for transportation-wise. He says, here's a question. How are you getting to Halloween Horror Nights 28? Car, Uber, walking, boat, or hotel transportation? Just as a general question. He said, have fun, you guys, if you're going. If not, sorry, but next year.
Thanks, Simon.
Yes, I was looking at the bright side there.
We've done Uber.
Yeah, we've done a bunch of different ways. We've done Uber. We've parked because we have Premier passes, so we get to park in Premier parking.
And we usually do that for the Stay and Scream, so we're there early and we just hang out and drink in City Walk. But we have, because we usually stay off property, so we'll Uber.
Yes, we have Uber.
But
Yeah.
it's a little stressful leaving an Uber because the Uber picks you up in that big bus circle, like the big loop-de-loop.
Yeah,
And
with
it's
1,000 other Ubers, and it's kind of hard
and
to find.
buses, and it's super stressful, but
Yeah,
it's just the safest, and you can drink and leave. And you
I
don't
say
have to
come
be
up with a
designated
cool,
driver.
flashy dance you can do to let the Uber know. Be like, all right, well, I'll be over by the side, and I'll be the one with one leg up over my head.
With a blinky cup on my head.
Yes.
Come up with something like that, because just the guy waving isn't going to work.
It was
I'll
so
tell you
stressful.
He's got his Academy of Villains cyberpunk shirt on.
that. Yeah.
That blinks.
If valet's open, I don't recommend doing it because you're going to be waiting forever for your
I
car
hate valet.
as you head out.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I experienced that last year for
I'd
the
rather
first
walk
time.
home all the way to Tampa.
Yeah.
I had to work the next day, and it literally took me. I think I tried to get my car at 1 o'clock on a 2 o'clock closing night, and it literally took. I think it took maybe 45 minutes to an hour to get my.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe it. Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
When usually Universal, it's quick now, because it's all automated. You just scan your ticket, and they come up with your car. It literally takes 3 to 5 minutes on a normal day.
Yeah.
Horror Nights, I wouldn't even
Worst.
attempt it.
Yeah. Boats and buses should have it'll take a little bit longer to get there and back because a lot of people will be coming and going at the same time as you that are staying on site. So
That happened
expect
to us,
an extra
remember?
20-30 minutes.
Yeah, just plan
opening night
accordingly
last
for it.
year on the boat.
Yeah.
It was really packed at a Royal Pacific. Where did we pick up the boat? Wherever we picked up the
We
boat.
picked it up at was it Sapphire Falls?
It was
Sapphire,
Sapphire.
yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you see the boat is crammed up, just run all the way to the parks like Forrest Gump and never stop. You get there faster.
Basically, yeah.
Hopefully you got good stamina.
That's a City Walk reference.
Yeah.
That's cute.
If you're staying at one of the big three, your best bet is to walk. I wouldn't even worry about taking the boat from Royal Pacific or from
Yeah, or Hard Rock.
Portofino or
Hard Rock's literally right next to it.
No,
so,
take the boat. No,
yeah.
what boat?
So
Walk.
those ones will probably be maybe Portofino. You might have to take the boat in, but yeah, those ones if you're close enough, walk. If you have to take the boat or bus, you can do that. Just expect a little bit of extra time. I definitely head there when you're going to the park. Head there way early. I would recommend even maybe 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Start getting out there.
Security is now. Remember, it's been like that for a while. It's in the hub. So once you get through the hub.
Yeah, and if you're staying at the hotels, it'll be at the hotel before you get on the boat, and there could be a lot of people waiting to get through that.
Which is what happened to us as well.
Yeah.
If you're staying on site, just go and enjoy the parks for an hour before, and then you'll be sure that you're there for Stay and Scream. So you'll be one of the first ones to get in these houses.
Yeah, and if you're not doing Stay and Scream, just hang out in City Walk before the event for sure, and try to get to the front gates as early as you can. It's worth it hanging out for a little bit, be able to get in the houses first to begin with. So
I'm glad that they don't do security at the arches anymore. That was a cluster. I'm so glad they do security farther back now. Yeah, it was nuts. Like that would literally deter me from going some nights because I would
At
just
opening,
feel so
yes.
much anxiety going through those
Yeah.
freaking metal detectors
Yep.
right at the arches. So
It's a lot, yeah.
I'm trying to think of any other tips and tricks.
Yeah.
Dress comfortably, wear sneaks, drink
yeah,
water,
shoes.
rest during the day. Don't have a full day.
Yes.
Anything else?
Keep drinking a lot of water.
Watch your movies. Get prepped.
While you're drinking, drink water in between your drinks.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Because we're still going to be 85 degrees at nighttime.
Yes.
With 100% humidity. So yes, it's still hot. Your body is still being drained. You're still losing fluids because you're sweating like crazy. So yes, even like Darren said, even if you're drinking, maybe get a water cup with your alcoholic beverage and drink that before you drink your alcoholic beverage. That way you get some kind of hydration in your body.
Yep. And especially if you're going to be wearing your 80s puffy vest like me.
Yay!
You're definitely going to need to keep hydrated all night.
And your mullet, you're going to be wearing your mullet wig, so you know your head's going to get hot.
Oh, I'm teasing my hair. I'm going to buy some hairspray this week. Some what is it called?
Aquanet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am ready. I need to get my big poofy socks.
Keep you away from any open flames.
Hopefully there's no flames on that Vamp 85 stage.
Yeah.
If there is, stay away.
Yeah.
Or you're going to be like Michael Jackson in a Pepsi commercial.
And maybe this isn't for the guys, or maybe, guys too. But on the, always for the first time we go, like opening night or whenever time we go to Horror Nights, I always do my nails. So if anyone has some cool horror nails that they see on Pinterest, put it on the Facebook page. Hashtag girls like horror too.
Yes.
I might even do my nails this year.
Yay!
Get fancy, like bust them out like whoa.
It's
Yes.
80s. We're gonna make it all cool.
Yeah, be sure to join us on the Dead Man's Digest Facebook group. We're kind of blowing up there. I'm telling you, to be honest, we got like 208 members now.
Oh my god, look at us!
It's been growing. Yeah, it's been growing pretty exponentially over the past couple of weeks. So we're really happy to see all the new members
Hi,
there.
people.
We still have a lot of show to go here, because after this show, we're not gonna have another one until our review. So the next show you hear will be our review show from Horror Nights. We're gonna do live reviews as we go through each house.
Yep.
So we're gonna talk about those as we go.
We'll live stream some pizza fries.
Yeah, we'll review any food.
We apologize in advance for some shenanigans you'll see.
Some Finnegan shenanigans.
Yeah, and we'll try to fill you in with all that information that we don't have just yet. That we'll find out opening weekend. Travis, it looks like we'll be camping out the whole weekend pretty much. So,
Yay.
so I think you'll have all the info for us for sure.
Oh,
and
yeah.
some good pictures. I'm pretty sure of it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited, guys.
Yeah, totally excited.
I got
about it.
goosebumps.
Yes.
So yeah, like I said, join us there. We're also doing Hollow Scream this year. We're going to California
Yes.
for the
We're
first
doing
time.
Not Scary.
Travis is doing Halloween Horror Nights over there. We're all doing Not
Woohoo!
Scary Farm. We might be doing the Queen Mary. We're definitely doing Warner Brothers Horror Made Here.
That'll be
to
another
check that
one.
out.
I think the only thing I may do that you guys may not do, and vice versa, is I'm gonna be doing Horror Nights. I don't know if I'll be getting the WB tour, so I'll definitely be looking forward to you guys' review on that.
Yay.
Yeah, definitely, and it'll be nice to do a comparison, to
Yeah.
how the haunts go in California versus here and stuff
Oh my
like that. I think it'll be
gosh.
really interesting to hear. So.
And a drive-in, weird.
Definitely.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's here, our Christmas.
Yes, definitely. Halloween has arrived.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be busy for the next 7 weeks.
So
It's the most wonderful time of the year, guys.
Oh, okay, I'm ready.
So we'll probably be talking to you guys probably like Monday or Wednesday or something like that after the event. So until then, this has been the Dead Man's Digest.